Hello and welcome to Ellen Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen and today I'm going to be making a kind of a farmer's market inspired soap. A couple of years ago when I really kicked off my soap business here in the Tennessee area, I did a couple of farmers markets and they were so fun, and the CSAs and the people that brought their organic produce there, it was awesome. I mean, let me tell you, I loved it. So the fragrance that has inspired this it's called Farmer's Market Baby Bib. And this is a very green smelling, a baby bib I think is a lettuce, but you definitely pick up some greens in there. And I think it's wonderful and it's fresh and it smells healthy. I don't know. But anyway, the reviews on this said that it didn't cause anybody any trouble, no discoloration, separation, acceleration. I haven't used it, so we're going to give this a try today. But thinking of the farmer's market, I'm like, ooh, what colors? What do I want to do? So I am going to make this a carrot and turmeric soap. So I bought this sweet carrot. It's just a baby food, and the ingredients are carrots and water. So straight up. So this baby carrots is going to go in this soap, and then I have my wonderful organic turmeric powder. So I'll do a turmeric swirl, and then I have off to the side here, because of the baby bib and the green scent in this, I'm going to color some with spirulina. We're going with like really foodie kind of natural ingredients. So the carrot powder I want to do, or the carrot puree I want to do in everything. And also in everything, I have this eucalyptus leaf powder. And it is a very fine grind. It doesn't really exfoliate, but you'll see little flecks in there. And I just think it looks really earthy. I love eucalyptus. So I'll put that and the carrot puree in everything, and then we'll split it and do spirulina and turmeric for swirls. I just want this to be very sort of farmer's market, organic-y, foodie inspired looking soap. So this is going to be a goat milk soap, and I'm going to do the milk in oil method because I get farm fresh goat milk, raw organic goat milk, which is, I think, amazing. So the goat milk, the carrots, the foodie stuff, I think this is going to be wonderful, kind of just earthy soap. I love it. I'm going to get everything pulled together, get my hair pulled back, and let's come back and make some farmer's market inspired soap. And if you've been enjoying my videos, please consider hitting the like button and subscribe and the bell for notifications. All right, I'm getting ready to put all my additives in my farmer's market soap here for this farmer's market baby bib. And I wanted to read the scent description to you because it smells really good, and it was hard for me to kind of think of a description, so I'll just use the one that they gave here on Wholesale Supplies Plus. It says aromatic arugula, blooming cyclamen, soothing bergamot, fresh basil, white lily, green leaf accord, and key lime. So that is the notes in this fragrance. And it is really just, it's neat. I like it very much. So let's get to the additives. Everything, this is all of the oils and butters here. So the things that I want to go in everything. I'm going to do milk in oil. All right, let's start with the carrot puree since that has the little spatula in it. I'm going to do carrot puree in everything. Now I have water discounted to make room for the 4 ounces of carrot puree and my goat milk here. So you just have to, when you add a puree or an additive in, you have to discount from usually the liquid, like an avocado puree or a fruit puree. So anyway, I have water discounted for that. Here is my goat milk. So good. This is going to be just foodie, yummy, healthy, all the good stuff. All right, and also to everything, I'm going to add my eucalyptus powder, just because I think I don't know why, it just struck me and I wanted to do it, so that's why. And it's a very fine powder, so it's not really going to be an exfoliant. All right, let me get that, and here's my kale and clay and my colloidal oats, and we'll get all of that blended in here before we move forward. Worked with this fragrance before, I am going to pre-mix my turmeric and spirulina in these little Dixie cups, and I wanted to show you my nifty little electric mini blender. This is an electric milk frother, and it has more power than the battery powered ones, and I just love this. Let me think. Amy Warden had mentioned it in a blog post and a post on Instagram with a link where to get it on Amazon, and I went and grabbed one. They're super inexpensive, and this thing is a delight. So anyway, I've got my little Dixie cups here, and I'm going to go ahead and use some of the oils, my base oils, to pre-mix these. So here is my spirulina, which is so gorgeous, and it does smell fishy, but that will not come through the soap. So if you've never used spirulina before, and you're going to use it for the first time, and you're like, oh my word, that does not smell great, don't worry, it doesn't come through soap like that. So yeah, it just has that sort of algae-ish smell that I don't particularly care for. I'm almost ready to get my steeply discounted lye solution here in, but I wanted to show you it, depending on how this is acting and how things are going. I'd like to do a hanger swirl, and then I have this pink salt that I might want to sprinkle on the top. And I have this, I got it in a 3-pack at just my local pharmacy store. It's just a hair pick, but I wanted to maybe use that on the top. I don't know, I'm just trying to think. I was thinking of like when you plant, harvest and you have your rows to hoe, so it made me think of little stripes. So we'll see how things are behaving, if I can incorporate that in. I just was trying to mix it up a little here and do something fun and different. So let's get this in here, and I will go to emulsion, split for colors, and then we'll add the fragrance in. All right, it's the next day and can't wait to get in here and see how this farmer's market inspired soap came out. I am loving the colors on the top here. It's a little dull, but I didn't want to steam this. I thought with the theme, I wanted it to have a more rustic appearance. So I left it. This is unsteamed, just straight up the way it is. So let's get this out of the mold and see what's going on the inside. It's time to get into these, and because of the salt on top, I'm going to go ahead and lay it on its side so that it'll reduce drag marks going through. There might be still a little bit, but it definitely helps so you don't get those big drag scratches through your bar when you have stuff on top. All right, I'm going to cut off my little end piece here. I am just really liking the color here of the spirulina and the carrot, or the turmeric. The whole thing has carrot. Check that out. Doesn't that just look amazing? I'm loving it. So, can't wait to get into the middle of this. Oh, I think it's great. I am loving these. And they smell really green today. It definitely has I think, like a farmer's market or a field garden sort of a smell to it, which I think is beautiful. I love that. If you're looking for something just not fruity and not floral, I think this is a good, just a wonderful all-over fragrance. It's kind of complex, but it's really nice. Loving the swirls, you know, can't go wrong with a hanger swirl, right? Isn't that beautiful? Look at the sides. Those colors. So the carrot puree was in everything, and the eucalyptus powder, but it's just kind of has a really beautiful creamy color to it. It's not orangey at all, so that orange stripe is just from the turmeric. And when I do put salt on top, I just put a bunch because I know some's going to fall off. You're going to lose some in translation. So when you do botanicals or salt, do overkill, and then you'll end up with a nice amount, if that makes sense. Oh my word, check out those swirls. These are making me happy today. Hope they make you happy too. All right, and you know I'm going to love this. Check that out. Isn't that just... I think that's fascinating and beautiful. And here, you put them together and flip them the other way. And there. Isn't that cool? Looks like butterfly wings.